What a joke. Alright, looks like we got her. Alright, it's getting ready to clear the edge. Hey, happy Friday. How we doing? Let's see what we're going to work on today. I got a head here off of a Chevy Cruise. It's a 1.8. I'm going to pressure test it, vacuum test it, and surface it. Hey, before I can pressure test it, I got to clean this surface off a little bit, or else it won't seal. All right, there you go. I think it'll seal now. Okay, I got it in my pressure tester. Now I have to pick a plate out. Here we go. This has rubber on one side and steel on the back. All right, now I got to clamp it down. So just slide these over. And I just tighten them all down really tight. Got to use a wrench on that one. The handle broke. Okay, they're all tight. Now I got to put air in right here. So I got a small plate with a rubber pad on it and an air fitting. All right, there we go. Now I put the fitting on it. Okay, let's see how bad this leaks. All right, take two. There we go. Yeah, it's leaking. Let me tighten all these down some more. I'll be back. Okay, I got it sealed up nice. It's holding 50 pounds. Let me spray it with some soapy water. This is leaking just a tiny bit. It's okay. South side, I'm spraying them pork. It's looking for bubbles. Here again, this plate's leaking just a little bit. It's all right. Intake side. Looks good. Okay, now the top. Gotta look everywhere. This head's good. All right, let me vacuum test it now. Okay, now I'm going to test to see if the valves are sealing with my ray gun. It's got a pad on it, and it pulls vacuum, lets me know if the valves are sealing, and the tripod falls. How's that? That was pretty cool, huh? I need a new tripod. Okay, so it goes over the port, and it's sealing. Let me zoom in for you. There we go, you can see it a lot better maybe. And they're all sealing. So even though this is locked, it's broken and doesn't hold on very good. And this is busted too. It's a wreck. I need to get a new one. Okay, here we go. Made a witness mark. Let's see how warped this is, huh? Okay, so there we're on the 0. Let me travel to here. Alright, I sharpied it, make sure it cleans. Okay, here we are in the middle. Pretty flat, not a half, but it's going to be warped more over here, I think, just a little bit. This head's not going to be warped very much. Turn it down in case it cleans. I don't think it will. Okay, we're hitting all the way across. There we go, we just cleared number 4 cylinder. Oh, it's not cleaning, look at that. Imprint of the gasket there, and it's warped just like I thought it was right here. Might as well speed it up. So just like I was saying, all the heat is generated on this exhaust side, so it gets warped a little more than this side. You can see I got a really light cut there. That was kind of a rough factory finish too, wasn't it? Look at that. No, they're not all like that. Just some of them. They got to be smooth for that MLS gasket. A little over 1,000. We'll stay running on rapid traverse and let it eat. Goes pretty quick on rapid speed. Just coming off the end here. About 3/4 of a thou. Okay, now I'll slow it back down again. Put some oil on it. When we get to the middle. Okay, here we're at the middle. Everything's looking good so far. Looks like we got her. We shut her down. Hey, I honed this block yesterday. It's a Windsor. Had some pretty bad wear in the cylinders. I called the customer and advised him it needed bored. He decided to do it, so we're going to bore it. Okay, there you go. Ready for the customer. Okay, now for the next victim. I got a pair of 2.5 Subaru single overhead cams. Gasket blew here, and it really blew across here. Looks like somebody put a Velcro gasket on this and didn't surface them. I'm going to say something right now for all you Velcro haters. Can't talk. There's nothing wrong with Velcro gaskets. These heads they had a blown head gasket. They pulled them off, put Velcro head gaskets on it, and didn't surface them. So I'm going to surface them. Let's see how warped they are. And there's nothing wrong with Velcro. Got it? Okay, let's vacuum test them. Oh, this might be an EGR head. But nothing like planning ahead, huh? There's the EGR port here I got to block. To the intake side. Good. You guys see? Hope so. Good. 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 And we cover that EGR hole, and it's good. Oh, you couldn't see, could you? It was good. So you can tell by looking at this exhaust port that cylinder head blew the gasket in this one. See how it's cleaned? It steam cleans it. The water steam cleans it. Bam. And it's blowing across there. So let me surface this one first. It's going to be warped more than the other one. They don't want to pressure test these. Okay, before I surface, I better clean the machine, huh? There we go. No more chips. This head's going to be pretty jacked up. Wait till you see this. I'm keeping this on high speed. This ain't cleaning. Check that out. This thing's wasted. So look at this. It didn't hit on this edge at all. Or that edge. Kind of down the middle, maybe a little bit heavy on this side, but man, this is as close as I could get it. This might have been belt sanded. This is what happens when you belt sand a head. The edges get rolled up. See the lead edge right here? That's what a belt sanded head looks like. I've seen a video where a guy used a treadmill and turned it into a belt sander. This is the kind of finish you'll get. Let me run back down and take another little cut. So I'm just going to travel down and not make a cut. It might make a few tiny chips. There we go. This is a zero cut though. You guys got a bunch of bluing on it. You guys can see that, right? Look at that edge. Jump. Look at the corner. Let me just do a half. Oh, that was about 3/4. We'll stay on high speed. It's not going to clean. There you go. This corner's still jacked up. And the lead edge, you can still see just a little bit of that imperfection. I can maybe jack this end up a little bit, but I'm not really taking anything off this yet. Still jacked up right here. Look at that corner, man. So I turned that machine off. I just had a big debate with myself and I lost. I'm going to crank the back of that up a little bit, but I don't want to do it with that machine running. You know, you just never know what could happen. Turn it off, be safe, let it quit spinning. I'm going to crank the back of it up a little bit and maybe catch that edge a little bit better. Okay, now I just argued with myself again. I've got my straight edge out. It's pretty close. I'm not going to move it. Sometimes when you jack it up by that jack stand, here, let me show you what I'm talking about. So under here is this jack stand. I was going to turn it up a little bit. Sometimes when that happens, it'll mess it up this way. And I'm really happy with end for end. You can see that edge still has a little bit of that lead edge of the belt and this end. And I checked it with a straight edge. It's not that far off. So I'm going to keep cutting on it. So let me crank in 1.5 thou. And I'll stay on fast speed and let it eat. Okay, I came off the end. So the corner's still bad. And I almost got that. Let's try it now. Let me slow it down. Give her hell. Alright, here we go. Boy, we still didn't get this little spot. That doesn't matter. Boy, this head was just jacked up. It's no wonder the gasket didn't seal. Alright, we got her now. Boy, what a joke, huh? Ridiculous. Okay, second head. This is going to be good. High speed. I made the lightest cut I could possibly make. Look at that. What a bunch of crap, huh? What a joke. There you go. That's going to be a great thumbnail. Man. There you go. Chew on that. Coming back at it. Final pass. Now I'll slow it down. Get There we go. So it didn't clean this corner, doesn't matter. Didn't clean out here or here. It missed this whole corner here. I didn't get much bluing on it. It's flat now. Hey, happy Wednesday. How we doing? So this video is from my channel at Bear Butler that got hacked. Still working on getting it back. I'm going to keep the original ending on here, so here you go. So there you go. We got the 1.8 head and then those Subarus that got belt sanded. You know, I worked at a production shop back in the 80s, and we surfaced heads on belt sander. I did more than 500, maybe closer to 1,000 cylinder heads on a belt sander. It turns those heads to shit. So a couple friends of mine sent me a link to this video. This guy converted a treadmill into a belt sander. Big channel. He got over 100,000 views, and everybody praised him. So I went on there and made a comment that, you know, you're messing them up, man. Why don't you bring me one of your belt sanded heads, and I'll show you how bad it is. The edges are all curled up, and the front's curled up, and they're not flat. Man, I got a bunch of hate comments back to me about, you know, I didn't know what I was talking about, and blah, blah, blah. Well, there you go. There's a little bit of proof positive about a belt sanded surface. Thanks for coming along, you guys, on this Friday. Hey, you guys come back and see me again tomorrow, okay? I'll be in here doing something. You guys be nice to each other, all right?